Hello and welcome to Oops.
Interesting week.
Very interesting week. How many of you recognise this soundtrack? Right.
There's a little story with this. It gets a bit long and a bit fraught.
Yes. Carry on, Moll.
Well, it started off, I don't even know what day it was now. Tuesday, was it? Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Something like that.
Last week, John had a blood test. No, it was quite an important blood test. It could have added even more complications to what he'd got. So obviously, he was a little bit sort of...
Well, it was a test for prostate cancer, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So
Well, look, they're my bits. I can talk about them. I'm sitting on my assets as we speak.
So you can imagine anybody that's had a test like that, you are a little bit anxious about it. You're bound to be. It's the nature of the beast.
Especially with everything I've got going on with all my illnesses.
So we sort of left it, didn't we? And then a week later, John had this email.
And it says... No, it's a text.
Sorry, text.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon.
It says, Dear Mr. Mono, further to your recent blood test, our clinical pharmacist will call you on your mobile to discuss the results. If this is not convenient, please contact the surgery. Kind regards. Yeah?
Yeah.
So when I saw
yeah.
when I saw that, I'm thinking, oh shit. Because whenever I have phone calls, it seems to be bad news, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So over to you.
Here it goes. This is where it starts. So we sat here for a little while. There was nothing on there saying when they would be calling, what time they would be calling, nothing, just that.
Because we know that when you have a test, they phone you up to get you in or send you a text to get you in. They don't give results by texts.
No. So, yeah. So anyway, we sat here for a while and John says, I'm going to phone them. So
I was worried.
Exactly. So he gets on the phone and...
I got in the stacking queue.
Yeah. Have we got that on here? Is it on? Have we got that?
No, we played it earlier. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm sure you're all familiar with this. All doctor surgeries seem to be used in this system now.
Yep. So I was in the stacking system.
Yeah.
And you are...
Number 6 in the queue.
Yeah.
And you've got 11 minutes to wait.
Yeah.
So
then
you think, oh, right,
then it went down to 3.
Yeah.
And then when it went back up to 8.
Yeah.
Then it went to 10. By this time, I'd been on for 31 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, we ain't got a landline.
No.
We've just got our mobiles. OK, we've got certain amount of free landline call.
Yeah. So that was it.
31.
Phone went down.
Yeah, 31 minutes.
So I said, OK, I'll phone them off of my phone.
Yeah.
So I phoned them off of my phone. Same thing. Your number of, I don't know, 6 in the queue. You've got 8 minutes to wait. And you think, yeah, OK.
It reminded me of that scene in Beetlejuice. Do you remember where he's sitting waiting to see Juno, the receptionist? And
given a number.
He's given a number, and it's something like 28,571. And he steals...
He swaps it with
somebody else. He felt a little bit like that.
So we're sitting there, and then the same thing happened. You're next in the queue. You will be answered in 2 minutes.
Oh, may I also add, after that 31 minutes I was on the phone for, somebody did answer, but then put the phone down on me.
That's when the tempers started to, all the anxiety started to run.
Yeah.
So I said, right, we'll use my phone just in case I try and phone you on your phone. And I had the same thing. You go up the list, and then all of a sudden you come down the list again. I think this is ridiculous. So I'm fuming by now.
Yeah.
So rightly or wrongly, I said, I'm going down there. We're not very far from our surgery, so...
You're going down there.
I'm going down there.
Anyway, off you trotted.
Got in a little car and off I went. By the time I got down there, I was fuming. Because of the anxiety it was giving John, and because they just will not answer their phone. So, or when they do, they put the phone down on you. So I thought, this just ain't good enough. By the time I went into that surgery, and this is a bit embarrassing really,
I was still on the phone waiting for him to answer.
When I left, it was about 45 minutes he'd been on. So I walks in there, and the poor girl on reception, she got the first flack of it. I let rip at her, and not her fault, but anyway, I let rip at her, and then the reception manager sort of took over, took me on one side. So I was ranting, I was raving, I was very red in the face. I was cross. I was very cross. And all this pacifying technique they were trying to do really was just making me worse.
I've tried to pacify you, it don't work.
And anyway, in the end, she took me to one side, blah, 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 blah. And then John, we heard, managed to get through on the phone.
After 53 minutes of waiting.
Yeah, 53 minutes.
Right, we'll show them the screenshot of the phone.
Which is on my phone.
53 minutes.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, 53 minutes I've been waiting, so that's costing us money, isn't it?
53 minutes of sitting, well, that's 53 minutes on top of the half an hour that you were on there, so that's virtually an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Right?
Unacceptable.
So, as I say, she took me to one side, took my details, and then we heard John, the other receptionist was sort of like talking to John, and I said to her, look, we've had this before, we've had this discussion, not quite so hot, but, and they said, oh, it'll be all right now, we've got 6 people on reception, it shouldn't be a problem. There was one girl down there taking the phone calls when I went down there, and we also have another branch a few miles away. She said, well, the calls are split between the 2 branches. So I said, well, you know, it obviously isn't working. Oh, well, we're short of staff. I went, whoa. I said, that is not my problem. I said, that is your staffing problem. You need to get it sorted. So I'm still all up and shouty at this point. So, yeah, then in the end she said, oh, it's a new system we've had put in. We are meeting with the telephone people, which was confirmed to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, she actually, the manager actually phoned me. Shall I explain that?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, the manager phoned me to apologise profusely, right, and said that this coming week, this week ahead, they're having a meeting with the telephone network supplier and trying to iron it out. And she says she will get back to me to find, you know, to let me know what's happening.
Yeah.
Because like I said to her on the phone, it's just not working. And people cannot afford to spend an hour on the phone.
No.
And also sending texts.
Yeah, I mean, I do sympathise with them to a point. I know it's difficult. I know they're short-staffed on reception. They're short-staffed regarding doctors. And it is a difficult time. But, you know, like I said to her, look, you've got all these people, these new people, and it's nothing against them.
No.
But you've got all these new bodies into the village. You can't cope. And
I'm sure the people who've moved into the new houses,
they're having the same.
They're having exactly the same problem. So, you know, if you're thinking of buying a house in Yapton, don't.
Because you won't get a dentist. You won't get a doctor.
No.
I think even private dentists now, you can't get on their list. It's just getting.
Yeah. So just don't move to Yapton. So. With that, as I say, we're hoping it's going to improve. We will keep you up to speed.
And we'd love to see your comments.
Yeah, comment below. If not on Facebook, if you're watching this on Facebook, go right to our YouTube page, and underneath is a comments bar where you can just comment.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see your comments.
Yeah. I mean, I will now. I was going to go down to the surgery, but there was an exchange of emails between John and the surgery. I was going to go down and personally apologise. I shouldn't have let rip, but I did. I was angry. I was anxious.
And I was worried.
And he was worried. So that's it. You know, like an old mother hen I am.
Yeah. So, top and bottom line of the story, it's all going to be looked into. I've been promised that. I did explain to the person who phoned me that my wife was going to go and apologise, and she says, there's no need, I will apologise on your behalf to the woman who Moll's hot breath burns her eyelashes off. So that's about it. It's a short one this week, really.
Yeah.
But just to let you know, we are filming at Climping. There's been a lot of things turning up there, and it's not very good. And the filming, we're going to give you a brief history, and we're going to take you back to the 1700s.
Yeah.
So this is going to take a week or two to film.
And it's going to be well worth watching.
Yeah. So that's it for now. Don't forget to like, comment,
and subscribe. Yeah,
subscribe. Yeah,
even.
we like your comments, good or bad, and we like when you subscribe. So that's it. We'll see you maybe next week or 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So we're out of here.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.